Hey friends, from the morning starting out at near freezing to now it's ended up in a glorious day. Tomorrow morning I'm going to show you my clay concoction for fasting. So if you've never heard of it before, I use bentonite clay and buckwheat and a few other bits and pieces together and do a full day cleansing on that, and it draws out. So really essentially you're eating dirt, but what the clay does, it draws all the pesticides, herbicides, heavy metals out of your system. Phenomenal, clears your eyes up. And over the years I've found a few little tricks, because it can be quite expensive if you go and buy it, but there's a way around that and making it yourself. So I'll show you that tomorrow. The 1st of June is here, the first day of winter. It's not too bad for a winter day. Check this out for early morning.
All the animals are awake. Now it's time to go inside and I'll run through the clay concoction for you. Yummy, yummy clay day.
Just get my breath back from running inside. This is what the finished clay mix product looks like. Sure, you can go out and buy a colon cleanse kit, or you can make your own, and that's what I'm going to show you now. Same stuff. Okay, so the core ingredients are bentonite clay, psyllium husks, buckwheat, chia, and ginger. So a little trick with bentonite clay, it's a natural forming product. I mix it up in a coffee grinder to turn it to dust to make it a lot more digestible. The next piece is buckwheat. You can buy whole buckwheat. Again, I put that in the coffee grinder just to make it a bit more granular. Okay, the next piece is psyllium husks. You can use whole psyllium husks. I just find it aggravates the colon and makes it hard, so I turn it to powder. Okay, the next piece is chia seed. Become really popular in recent years. Makes this a complete meal. And the next piece I like adding in is ginger powder. Really soothes the digestive system, and if you've got any upset tummy, it really helps with that as well. So now you've got that mixed. It's a little bit what it looks like. So it's nearly equivalent to 3 teaspoons. I wouldn't get too hung up on the ratios critically. So regarding the bentonite clay, you can source that from a wholesaler directly. The biggest thing is just check that there's nothing added to it. Normally they don't. So you're quite lucky here in Australia, particularly Western Australia, we have one of the purest bentonite clay mines available. If you're really concerned, use a fish tank filter. In the early days, what I used to use is one of those lights, what would disinfect water in a fish tank. I don't worry about that anymore. Builds our immune system. So here comes the part to get it in you. I use a bit of really hot water, a bit of honey, shake it, mix it, and I just down it. Some people like it to sit and eat it like porridge. All right, I'll see how this goes. I've never filmed this before, this whole concoction, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've put a little bit of honey in there. Now I'm putting a bit of the water in. That's all I really do, and now I put the lid on. Shake vigorously. Now we'll have a look in here. Oh, it's a bit hard with one hand. So now you can see it here, and it's just simply let it go down. So get ready to screenshot. I'll put the recipe there so you can screenshot that. But what's critical, I'll cover after. I'll fix this bit now. So what I do is I have 3 teaspoons in hot water with honey 5 times a day. 2 to 2.5 hour intervals, no more than 5 times. The critical element is you do need to drink at least 2 litres of water between each serve. Yeah, strongly. See, the reason for the water, the clay absorbs 16 times its mass. So you need to put the water in so you don't bung yourself up and feel like you've got... You can't screw this up. If you've never done it before, my suggestion is go at least 3 to 4 days just on this. You'll be surprised what happens. If you want to take this on, let me know. Be in communication. I'm happy to support you in any way, because it may seem different. I know for myself, my first thoughts were, when I first did did it 4 days straight, day 1 and 2, I didn't poo. I was thinking, was this turning to concrete in my colon? What's going on? But seriously, this is phenomenal. If you're actually exposed to toxins, chemicals, or if you've done steroids, I recommend it. I did say earlier, I'll just only drink and eat this all day. If I really need to chew something, I'll have an apple because that helps detox process as well. So folks, I hope you find this useful. Let me know or help me critique anything I'm doing here. Give it a crack. You can't screw it up. So folks, I hope you find this useful. Let me know or help me critique anything I'm doing here. Give it a crack. You can't screw it up.